Thank you so much for joining me again for another video. I'm Ashley with Zeke's Closet, and I am in transition, to say the least. So, Zeke's Closet is a vision that the Lord gave me years ago, like 6 years ago, about how Ezekiel looked over the dry bones, the nothing, and he had to open his mouth and declare that it would be something. That is kind of the journey that I've had. I've always desired to be an entrepreneur, and I've always desired to just have my own business and honestly, maybe even coach others in theirs. But I just have had such a when I look around, sometimes it feels like I'm not really looking at much, So I learned between that and kind of studying out the fact of about the children of Israel. They took 40 or 400 years? Years. They took a long, long, long time on what should have been a 3-day journey, and so that tells me that their mentality had to change. And our mentality can hold us back so much. It's crazy how much. So I started this channel as a vlog, just to kind of chat with you guys and verbal process, I guess, life myself. And I did not see. I originally started it to talk about gastric sleeve surgery. At over 400 pounds. I had to start at 511 pounds, and that type of weight doesn't come on without trauma. But that being said, I did undergo gastric sleeve surgery, and I went from 511 to now 408. So, a lot of times you do lose. I did get down to 367-ish at one point, and then put nearly 50 pounds back on. And it's just going back to that mentality change. The mentality has to change. So I just want to, verbal process it this time. I want to vlog. I want something that I can go back and watch myself and see myself change and see the progress daily, weekly, and eventually monthly and yearly. So I do want to discuss business, the business that I own, which is a plus size store, a plus size clothing store, and it's like plus size fashion, okay, which is always in the 4X realm. Okay, I've always wore 4 and 5X. Well, not always, of course, but 4 and 5X in my adult life is where I've been. And I know that a lot of times when we get something 4 and 5X, you got to look like you're wearing it's something you wear a sombrero with. No offense to the Hispanic community, but it has to look like something old and knitted by someone you don't know. And I guess that goes to say, like, it's hard to find anything that's affordable and current. That's affordable and kind of in style. And it doesn't even have to be in style, because a lot of times us bigger girls are already the biggest thing in the room, But because I'm the biggest thing in the room, I don't want to wear something that looks like I'm the biggest rug in the room. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, if you enjoy what I'm talking about today, hit the thumbs up button, please. Consider subscribing. Follow my health journey. I love the accountability and the community, plus size community, period, because I've been selling to it for 6 or 7 years now. My eBay, I will link my eBay store in the description. Also Zeke's closet. And yeah, I've got everything from well, I've got small through large and vintage, but I've got X large and up um, clothing as well. And I try to keep trendy, kind of trendy items, or if it's t-shirts, memorable, graphic t-shirts, which I really love shopping for. But anyways, I hope you find something that you like. Um, yeah, so I look forward to the future. I look forward to the journey, the health journey. I look forward to being able to thrive in the business that I am trying to lead. Now, I look forward to being on my feet for more than 2 hours and not hurting. Because right now, a couple hours is all I can take, and it does hurt my feet. Um, I'm excited for change. 2025 is a year of change. That's what the Lord's told me. I believe it. If you want to follow along my journey, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and I will be so glad to improve these videos with time. I just um, began the book, the YouTube algorithm, um, and it's supposed to be really good and give some tips. And his biggest tip so far is to make 100 videos, and I've got 50. So, yeah, I really, really hope that I look forward to these videos becoming better every single time. Alright, guys, well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I look forward to talking to you next week.